This episode is exactly why I love what I do. Today, not only are we going to take a look at the most haunted plane at the United States Air Force Museum in Dayton, Ohio, we are also going to help correct a little history with a couple people who are misunderstanding their grandfather's role in this airplane. And the most asked question about the strawberry bitch, whose girlfriend or wife is that on the side of the plane? After that last battle in mid-December 1943, you would only find in the roster rotating pilots and crews. Now, Daniel Rice died in 2016, but he was fully interviewed and his story was captured for history. And it was not uncommon for a base to have a military film crew that would go out or go up and film what was going on so the higher-ups can make better decisions on their next move. For the first time in the history of the world, you are going to hear Mr. Rice's accounts of what happened lined up with the footage that was shot that day in that battle, and most likely on the Strawberry Bitch, because although some had racy artwork, this one had a very racy word in large letters. Now you're going to hear Siri's voice reading Daniel's words as I match up the damage that he explains that they went through on that flight.
If I had a coffee cup, I could have reached in through the holes and dipped out the fuel. In retrospect, it seems to me that as I was watching both of my element mates go down in flames, that was the quintessential time and place for the expression, "There but for the grace of God go I." I certainly am at a loss for any other explanation of why they went down, and we did not. I remember too the good-sized jagged hole in the left vertical stabilizer at attachment point to the horizontal tail surface, where other explosive shells had found us, and at least one non-explosive one found us too. Our top gunner engineer was injured about the left side of his face and head by fragments from the shell burst and hold plexiglass, but fortunately the wounds were not deep nor life-threatening. After a short healing period he was back in the harness and pulling his share of the load again.
So you're looking at the turret from the top view. The two black bars at the top of the screen are the guns by his left and right hand, and the number 7 in these numbers running here is where the top of his head would be. Battles in December, but 2 months earlier, in September, the captain asked the engineer to talk to the crew and ask what they want to name this plane. The engineer came up with the name Strawberry Bitch. Whether he asked the crew or not, we'll never know. And to clue you in on another little military secret is these ladies weren't wearing any clothes. They had to paint those on if some high-ranking official from the States was coming in. They have a crush on or they had to leave behind. The woman that was mascotted to be the Strawberry Bitch was actually a Varga model from Esquire magazine. And it got shoved into war, and maybe prematurely. But Daniel Rice brought everybody home in one piece. And the unnamed engineer came up with a great name and may be the author of a lot of great ghost stories.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Angel vertical break.
Let both sides explore what problems unite us, instead of belaboring those problems which divide us. Let both sides, for the first time, formulate serious and precise proposals for the inspection and control of arms, and bring the absolute power to destroy other nations under the absolute control of all nations. Let both sides seek to invoke the wonders of science instead of its terrors. Together, let us explore the stars, conquer the desert, eradicate disease, tap the ocean depths, and encourage the arts and commerce. Let both sides unite to heed in all corners of
the gendarme looks down over the crowd gathered, it's a warmed-up crowd compared to what it was a short while ago before the sun broke through. Feels mighty good, too, believe me. Next big jet approaches.
Hey, President!
And this one should contain the President and Mrs. Kennedy.
Here comes Jan.
Here comes the big jet in. Matted around. A fire truck, fire marshals and all following the plane, which is normal precaution for where the president goes. Right into us now. There's Mrs. Kennedy. Crowd yells, and the President of the United States. And I can see his suntan all the way from here. Shaking hands now with the Dallas people, Governor and Mrs. Conley. Governor Conley on your left. Governor Conley with his arm around the President. Kennedy backs up and waits for the President, who's stopped to chat with some of the people greeting him here. Crowd waving, as you can see. People standing up all over everything available to get a glimpse of the President and his wife. Cheering and yelling going on down the way as they approach the cars. Secret Service right along with the President, of course. The President passes right in front of a Dallas police officer, right in front of our cameras now. Somebody patted his shoulder. Mrs. Kennedy coming along behind him, grinning all the while. The President saying, "Thank you very much. If I may be permitted to read a presidential lip movement." This is a bonus for the people who have waited out here. And the President waves goodbye, waits for his wife, and back they go to the car. Governor Conley standing in the car with a big 10-gallon hat on. Mrs. Kennedy stepping in the car first. Now the President. They both in the back seat now. Now the motorcade will very shortly start to move out. The presidential car moving out. The President and First Lady. Big, beautiful Lincoln, followed by Secret Service men, the car behind. Then comes the Vice President and Mrs. Johnson, Senator Yarborough. Dallas police out here in force today, doing a beautiful job of handling the crowd, along with a contingent of Texas Rangers. The party now is leaving Dallas Love Field. And, of course, as we say, thousands will be on hand for that motorcade now, which will be downtown Dallas, down Cedar Springs, to Harwood, and on Harwood it'll turn on Main, from which point it'll go all the way down to the courthouse area, which is the end of Main. It'll turn on Houston Street to Elm under the triple underpass, out to the march where the President talks at approximately 1 o'clock.
A lot of people say Kennedy wasn't in that casket. Casket right here. Yeah. If he was even in it. Depends on what you believe.